5, 4, 3, 2, and we back in 4K. Let me make sure this 4K is correctly 4K. And we're back here with the best, none other comedian than you can ever. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and pan this light a little bit more that way too. Boom. Let's get a little bit lighty. There we go. So yeah, go ahead and tell them who it is and what's going on, man.
My name is Aaron Apeebles. You can find me on YouTube on 2 Peebs in a Pod. Twitter at gotta be a 4. Probably and Instagram Apeebles05. So I make movies. I don't make movies. I'm in movies, and
He makes movies.
Yeah, but I work hard. I work hard. I be doing background shit. I be in the movies, and I be doing the comedy as well, man.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you coming on the platform, man. I since the first time we met, we were supposed to do so much in time, but we both be moving in space and time. So as space and time usually do, you got to catch what matters when it matters. And that's just the way that it works, man.
Coincide.
Correct. So in retrospect, we're going to do this real quick. This is the In4k Podcast. So inside of this 4K Podcast, there's 3 questions. So I'm going to ask you these 3 questions and get them on out the way.
All right.
Number 1, if you had a comedy show that you could be the lead number 1 person before that other big person goes on, who would you love to open up for? Who would that be?
Who would I love to open up for? Man, see, this is actually, I could get pretty deep. 'Cause I know all the way down to like the D-level comedians, man. So I can, but when it comes to like who would you need to open up for to immediately catch that buzz, and I think that I also would. Man, see, that's a tough question for me though, bro. Because like I do very well, and I'm not even I'm not even like because I do better with black crowds.
Mm-hmm.
I have no clue why. Because I was just always around more black people. Because went to Brunswick.
Context.
Yeah, facts. And I have just another fun fact. When I got transferred to another school in 10th grade. There was more white people. That school was 60% white. I didn't know there was that many white people in Virginia.
Right.
Like, that was fucking crazy. Like, and then you saw how weird white people can get, because I've always said black people can only get but so weird. You know what I'm saying? When you see school shooters, you see what they look like. I'm just saying, bro. Like you never meet like a fucking sociopath black person, and if they are, they're like hidden in the back corner of their family room. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he don't leave. That's Jerry. He just doesn't leave his room. That's what they say.
You heard it live.
He's like, he's got something going on with him. You just got missing cats in the neighborhood, and that's all you talk about.
No,
but I forgot what the question was.
So who
would I open up for? So, man, I guess, man, if I want to go, like I said, I want to say 2. Like I said, I'm going white and black side on this. I want to say, when it comes to the white side, Shane Gillis. I don't know if you ever heard of Shane Gillis.
Heard of Shane Gillis.
It's worth the Google. Like,
okay.
And
we're gonna put that up right here so everybody else can also.
Well, you don't need to, because he has enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's probably like the highest growing comedian right now. He's doing fine.
Sure.
But yeah, no. If you have, but just for your own personal growth, like not growth, but for your own personal comedy in your head, Shane Gillis is fucking hilarious.
Okay.
He's like a bros comic.
Okay.
But I'm trying to think of a black comic I want. Dion Cole would be very cool to open up. I fucks with it. He has a very weird his stand up style. Like, I'm very deep into very nerd about comedy, man. But he has a very big. People think it's he's like his first time ever doing it, but he does it all the time. He acts like he's telling the joke for the first. He's practicing the joke. He pulls out a notebook.
Yeah, I love his style. I know exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And he acts like he's like. Then he looks at you. Acts like he's taking notes, right? Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, they like that one. They don't like that one." But like, I promise you, he's done that 100 times with the same. Yeah. It's all a part of the act, and it's such a fun one. But yeah,
no, for sure.
Shane Gillis. I'm gonna say Dion Cole.
Okay. Question number 2. If it's the last day on Earth, right? And being as though it's the last day on Earth, it's gonna be your last time eating.
Okay.
If you had said choice and God gave you the ability, or whatever it is that we all believe in, or you believe in yourself,
right,
gave you the ability to choose the last moment and what you were going to eat, who would cook your meal, and what would it be that you were going to eat?
I'm glad you said who would cook your meal, because I was going to ask you who's cooking this thing. Because don't get me wrong, I've been a chef most of my life, but that's the thing. I don't like cooking for free. It got to the point where I don't like cooking for free, and chef is sometimes too high of a point, because I worked from Hardee's to all the way to a seafood restaurant to a steak restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And I just told myself I'd never go back. I told myself I ain't never going back to the food industry. If you work,
just the two of us.
If you work food industry, and you're out, if you're in it, we love you, bro. Like, y'all are in the trenches,
Hey, for
bro.
sure.
Y'all are in the like, that is legit, man. I remember being in kitchens 115 degrees, and we knew that because we would stick the fucking thermometer in the air and it would say 115. But bro, that's just what it is. And for some reason, I couldn't be a fucking waiter. But anyways, question was, what would you cook, or what would you eat? What would you eat?
And who would cook it?
Okay, it would be cool to have like some type of like crab, but I want the person who's cooking it to go ahead and de-shell it for me, bro. It's my last meal. Fucking help me out a little bit, bro.
So who you gonna get to do that?
Oh, who though? See, I'm not very picky on what I see. That's the thing. I'm not very. I usually, I'm telling you, I do food just because facts. So I'm saying I might do. I was saying it's not just crab. Then I was saying crab is. I was saying it's not just crab. It'd be crab, steak. I want real good mac and cheese. I'm very picky about my mac and cheese. It can't be that fucking noodle shit. I want the shell, and it needs to be fucking like I'm not gonna say I want that cream in my mouth, but it needs to be like cheesy, bro. Like, you know, I'm just saying it needs to be cheesy. I'm very picky of them, and what sucks is I'm white, so that means I've been to a lot of white Thanksgivings, a lot of white Christmases. Man, you don't even understand. There's one side of my family. Their fucking Thanksgiving is legit just turkey, dry ass ham, and somehow the mashed potatoes are still dry. The gravy's dry. That makes sense. You know what I mean? The gravy's all liquid and still makes you thirsty. And it just yeah, don't even get me. But
hey yo, so you ain't choosing nobody from your family?
No. So I don't mean whoever whatever chef costs $300 for that moment. Just whoever, I'm dying. I could spend $300.
I like that. Whoever he's finally giving the truth. That is the truth. Most people are like, I'm gonna go ahead and choose my mom, man.
Fuck that. Oh my lord, bro. My mom would cook some shit. I'm be like, yo, you made that thing all white, bro. And I don't mean that in a good way. Like, I'm telling you, my oh my lord, yeah. People lie when they say their mom cook. No, like she got you indoctrinated in her cooking, bro. Like, your mom can't cook. I'm telling you, we can put that right here instead of Shane Gooders. Put your mom can't cook.
Third and final question, man. $1 billion on the table. You just walk into your house with a letter and it says, "Hey, we love your stand-up. We'll give you $1 billion, but you can take this $1 billion. You can never ever tell jokes ever in life again, or you can never take this $1 million and you can live your life the way that you're living it right now. Which one are you choosing here in 4K?"
Are you saying that I can't tell a joke like in person either? Are you saying like
never ever in life tell a joke? Bro. If I give you this $1 billion, he took a shot. God damn.
Bro, I accidentally tell jokes, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I walk in a room and just, you know, I don't know, bro. There's no way that I cannot not tell a joke. Even if for all that money, I would accidentally lose. Like, you would give me the $1 billion, and then it'd be like losing the sponsorship. I would say like the dirtiest joke of all time or some shit, and they'd just be like, "Give us that shit." I'm like, you didn't look me up before you gave me this $1 billion, bro. And so that's on you. Fool me once, you know, you heard it, and shame on me again.
No, 100%, man.
And dodge that shoe like George Bush.
Hey, man, it's Triv and my boy in 4K, man. Y'all know what it is, man.
Throw some gang signs.
Hey, no worries, man. 4K is God. We with God. We with all positivity, man. In 4K, man. Hey, but look.
According to that Young Thug court case, pushing P means pushing positivity.
Pushing positivity.
Those lawyers are on it.
Absolutely. So yeah, man, check us out. We're gonna have another podcast that's gonna be way longer than this, man. It's the 4K 3 questions. Y'all know what is going on, man.